All right. Good morning. Welcome to the 2021 Board of Equalization and Review, Union County. We have been appointed by the county commissioners to hear any and all taxpayers with respect to concerns and/or complaints regarding the evaluation of the property for tax purposes. Property owners appearing before the Board of Equalization and Review have the right to a fair and equitable hearing. The Board of Equalization and Review has been charged with ensuring that proper legal principles have been applied in an evaluation dispute for tax purposes. And the format is as follows. The clerk calls a case and locates the property or explains the situation if it's personal property. The appellant presents his or her case. The assessor's office offers defense. Both parties will give an opportunity to review or conclude their comments. All questions from either party should be directed to the board and to myself. The board will rule on the case or table it and inform the taxpayers when it will be reopened. The taxpayer will be notified in writing of the board's decision. By statute, the burden of proof is on the taxpayer to demonstrate that the assessment is erroneous. Ask that you please silence your cell phones and let's start the proceedings.
Parcel ID number 05113-015A. Virginia and Guyton James.
That's hearing number 7, guys.
Thank you.
Okay. Yes.
Good morning.
Good morning. I am Virginia James, and my husband and I do own this property that we're talking about. We live in downtown Waxhaw in pretty much the historical area there, but ours is not one of the historical houses. We are in the unique situation in that although all of them in that area are close to 1/2 acre each, ours is just 1/4 of an acre. The people that lived in the front on West North Main Street, the part that is not the A, split their lot in the middle 80s to build a house behind them for their parents. And that's the house that we're living in now, is the one that was built for the parents. If you look at the values that I posted for A through J on here, you'll notice that most of the 1/2 acre lots run around $50,000 to $55,000. And yet ours at just 1/4 of an acre is $49,100. The two that make up that 1/2 acre lot together make up $92,200 for that 1/2 acre compared to the 50-something values for the others. And we were just curious as to whether there really is a reason for that to be so large. The property value did go up $50,000 for last time, and it's gone up almost $100,000 since we bought it. So we bought it in 2000.
Okay.
And that's really, the house I'm not going to argue about. The value of the house, I was just wondering mainly about the property.
All right, any questions for the board? Ray?
Do you just have a question about the land values?
Predominantly, the house, I think it might be a little high, but I don't have anything to compare it to because our house was built in 1987. All the ones around us were in 1920, 1940. They've been renovated, so I really believe they're more valuable than ours, but I don't have any proof on it.
Okay, thank you.
I don't have any right now.
Well, thank you. Now we'll hear from the county.
Good morning. The parcel is located in blue on the map. We ran a comparable sales report, and it pulled from the combined downtown Waxhaw area. If you'll permit me, I'll pull out a little bit. So it's over to the northwest corner, and then below 75 and around to the northeast corner. That was the area of sales we pulled or combined together to price these improvements. It was also the same area we used to price the land. The comparable sales report that I did provide you has 5 sales, and it supports our value of $237,000. What I did not give you was our land sales, and we had 7 land sales in the area. They ranged from 1/10 of an acre to 1/2 of an acre, and they ranged in value from $45,000 to $100,000. So what we saw from this is that size doesn't matter in this downtown area, so to speak. It's basically a location type of deal with the land. It's not a size is better situation. The lot, I think that's what I've got. So Mrs. James did state that the 2 lots together, 15A and 15 together, are $92,000, and that's consistent with our sales.
Any questions from the county?
I reckon what she presented here, B, yeah, I'm looking at what she presented. Is B the one right next door?
B is the other half of our original lot.
Okay. So then it would be the one next door.
Yeah.
That lot is zoned commercial. There's a business operating out of that, and commercial and residential properties act differently. I have been in discussion with the commercial appraiser, and he has that misvalued, so we're going to correct the value on that. It is undervalued.
Okay.
So we're going to correct that.
Yeah. That's the only thing that was sticking out to me.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
It is,
yeah.
it's a commercial property. The
Right.
land is zoned commercial. We have the house as residential, and we can't do that. It was a mistake on our part, so we're going to correct that.
The old home is now being used as an office, so we're going to bring it on as an office, and that will affect the value upwards.
So the taxpayer was aware of that, or?
Not yet on
Okay.
15. It'll be
Yeah.
discovered
Yeah, okay,
It's just something we discovered while working this.
while working this case.
right, okay. With that, I don't have any other questions.
Mr. Chairman,
Yes.
I'm sorry, for the record, could we have the taxpayer's opinion of value?
Ma'am, sit back up if you don't mind. One question, that, in your backyard is a Lutheran church?
It's right across the street from us. We're across the street from the parking lot.
Yeah, okay. What's your opinion of the value of your lot?
Of our lot. I don't know if I compare it to the ones that behind us, which is the 05-113-014. I left my papers back there, but their lot is, oh, that was one I said there might be a typographical error for it, because it says that they only have, let's see, okay. They only have 0.84 of an acre, but their lot extends past where ours does, which is over 1/2 an acre. So I'm thinking that that on the county listing, it's a typographical error on that, but theirs is valued at $46,900 for that whole 1/2 an acre there also. And I don't know, I was thinking, we were hoping at one time that 200,000 would be great, but I'm thinking at this point probably maybe 215, 220 for the value of the land itself or the whole thing.
Yeah, of the lot or land, whichever you want to call it, yes.
At this point, I don't know. I was just comparing it to what the others in the neighborhood were valued at that
Yeah.
were the same size. I don't know that ours would be valued any more than theirs.
Okay,
That was the main concern.
all right.
Okay, thank you.
Well, thank you, ma'am.
Did you want this back?
Thanks, Ron.
Okay, Mr. Chairman, let's return to our regular agenda. So hearing number 1, parcel number 07054-415, property owner David Owens. They have withdrawn their appeal. Hearing number 2, parcel number 07009-005. The clerk is to present to the board, so let me switch hats. Can you write the time down on this one? So it's 9/11.
Okay.
Good morning, Mr. Chairman, members of the board.
Good morning, Robin.
So the property, the evidence that the property owner submitted to the tax office is in front of you on the screen. Donnie indicated that the value on this piece of property has changed since the property owner submitted their evidence. Donnie, what did they have the value at?
We got the wrong property on the screen.
Oh, this is Brent, I'm sorry. Brent, what did,
That's the information.
so what did we have the value, did they say it was?
They say 7.
This is his property, isn't it? Oh, no. Hold on a second, I got the wrong evidence.
No problem.
Did he have anything for me to present?
Not really. Just have a value.
Okay. Is that what he has in there? Okay, so on this tab, I apologize, board. On this tab, the evidence is in your book. So if you would review it, it's after his appeal. It looks like the opinion of value that he has is $70,000.
Something's off.
And
Does
the
that, does that have any improvements on that lot, Robin?
Yes. Because when you look at the comparable report after his appeal, it's 1260 Curry Way,
That's a different parcel number.
is it?
Yeah.
Aren't I on tab number 2? Oh, okay. They've got my book all messed up.
I think I see the same sheet.
Okay, hold on a second. I apologize. Let me see, Brent, which one are we looking at? Did I not get the right one in there? That one, okay. And then where is his? That's not right. Okay, so we don't have anything from him.
The only thing was just,
Was his appeal. Okay, the only evidence I have to present is his appeal. And his opinion of value is $70,000, and he doesn't have anything to support it.
His opinion is 70.
Yes. And it is a vacant lot.
How big?
Do you mind if I kick it over to the appraiser on this one?
I'd be glad to.
Because I don't have anything else.
Any questions
that-
for Robin?
I don't have any.
Okay. Let's hear from the county. Thank you, Robin.
Sure. Thanks, Brent.
all right.
Morning.
Good morning. So this gentleman, he did submit in the appeal, and as Robin stated, he said the value he was thinking was around 70,000. The parcel is located off Rocky River Road, right near Unionville Indian Trail. The acreage, as you were asking, is 1.3 acres, and there is a house on the property. When pulling up comparable sales in the area, I went out around 2.5 miles was the farthest that I went out. I pulled up 4 comparables, and with those 4 comparables, the value estimate came back at $132,300, and we currently had the $114,700, so I just did not feel a change was warranted for this appeal.
So your recommendation is the 114.7?
Yes, sir. That's
Okay.
what we initially had on it, so we did not change the value after looking at the sales in the area.
Okay. Is it a rental property as far as you know, or did he elaborate on that?
He did not elaborate on that.
Okay. Ray or Dutch, any questions with the county?
I don't.
Mike? Well, thanks, sir.
Thank you.
Moving on to tab number 3, the parcel number is 08324-180. Property owners are Ann and James Zack. They have withdrawn their appeal. Tab
Right.
number 4.
I said, all right, sir. All right, ma'am?
Oh, okay. Wanted to make sure I didn't mess up again.
No, you did good.
Okay. Tab number 4 is parcel number 05165-036. Property owners are Amy and Glenn Roberts. Let the record show that the property owners are not in attendance.
All right.
Did you want to hear from the county?
I don't see any purpose at that.
No, sir, neither do I.
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry, ma'am. Good seeing you.
Okay, so moving on to tab number 5, 06105-046. Property owners are Stephanie and Ralph Omar. They withdrew their appeal, but there's a staff recommendation that we'll need to vote on that. Dana, do you want to go ahead and talk about the staff recommendation?
Let's see, the staff recommendation,
Welcome back, Dana.
Let's see. I think I have that right, don't I? Yeah, it's,
429.
429,200.
we did. We pulled comparable sales report for this property, and I spoke with the homeowner and gave them the comparable report, and we came to a value of 429.2.
Okay.
So based on the sales in the area surrounding this property, that's what we
That's
felt
what
was
you're
reasonable
recommending?
value.
Okay,
Yes. Thank you.
And they have accepted that, so.
They did accept that.
okay.
Did you
Okay.
want to go ahead and vote on that now and get it out of the way, or?
We sure can. I hear a recommendation that we, or a vote that we,
I make a motion that we accept the staff recommendation.
A second.
Ray second, all in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Like sign no?
Thank you.
Thank you, Dana.
Okay, let me just get caught up. That moves us on to tab number 6, and that is parcel number 06202-063, and it's Nancy and David Wallach, and I'm up again. Okay, now this is the one, right, that we have, okay. All right, now I got this one. So, this is the evidence that the taxpayer submitted on their behalf. You can see in your books after their appeal, the comp that they pulled was valued at $941,381. This is the comp that they used, which is 521, how do you say that? Thank you. Drive in Waxhaw. Since the time that they pulled the comp, the value has gone up on Realtor.com. I can go ahead and scroll through the evidence if you want, because that's basically my home and the comps in the area and recent sales.
That'd be fine.
Okay. So this is the comp, and that's the value that Realtor has.
That's actually the subject,
That's the subject.
and
Okay,
that's the
what-
value realtor's given.
And that's the, okay, so that, they used Realtor. Okay. So Realtor has changed their value. This is the subject. If you want me to slow down, I will. These are other comps that Realtor used. The taxpayer didn't indicate any other comps to look at. You can see the homes around the subject and what they're valued at. And then there's the size of the property. And then again, back to the subject.
Okay, any questions for Robin, who is presenting for the appellant?
I don't have it.
Ray?
Yeah, the taxpayer's saying 850,000.
No, the taxpayer indicated that their opinion of value is 941,381.
Just to elaborate a little bit, the Zillow sites, the Realtor.com sites, they're trying to be up to date today. And no doubt when he looked at that Zillow site, that was the value that was on it that day. So, you know, it's moved, the world's moved underneath them in the meantime a little bit.
Sure.
Mr. Chairman.
Yes.
That was, from a procedural standpoint, I was gonna point that out, what Phil just said. We have to look at value. The taxpayer is using a post 1/1/21 value. We can't use that. You have to look at values prior to effective 1/1/21 or prior. So what is that, as of today, is market changes since January 1st. We can't take that, the board can't take that into consideration. It's gotta be as of January 1st or prior.
Okay, yeah, right.
So just wanted to, from a procedural standpoint, wanted to point that out.
Thank you, Robin.
You're welcome, Mr.
We'll
Chairman.
we'll hear from the county.
Terrible, sorry about that. This parcel is located in Bridle Path Estates, which is south of the intersection of Ray Road and Tom Short Road over in Marvin. Just down Tom Short, maybe a mile from Longview is the area we're talking about. We have a comparable sales report with 3 sales from the neighborhood. That supports our opinion of value at $1,028,400. The sales estimate came in at $1,058,700. Part of the appellant's argument also is that the backside of the property floods, so kind of along the property line here, if you can see my hand moving a little bit. There is a creek bed and there is a flood zone there, but if you will notice on comps 2 and 3, those are parcel numbers 75 and 76, and they also are affected by this same flood zone. And from the comparative sales report we've provided, they are not, it doesn't appear to be an influence on sale. So we do not give off for flood in this neighborhood because of that. We don't see any noticeable difference between parcels that have flood and parcels that don't. Comp number 1 is parcel number 90, and it's over here outside of the flood. So our opinion of value is $1,028,400.
Any questions for the county, Ray? That's
Looks like to me the county's got good comps on this one.
Mike. Thanks, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Mr. Chairman, we've already heard tab number 7, so we'll go on to tab number 8. Tab number 8 is parcel number 050053030. The property owners are Vanessa and Yogadira Mahaj. They have accepted the staff recommendation. Donnie can speak to that if you have any questions, but we'll just need to vote on that.
Makes it pretty simple. Hear a motion, we accept.
Motion to accept.
Second.
Ray voted, motion, Mike second. All in favor? Aye. Like sign no?
Okay, thank you, Mr. Chairman. That's Mike. Moving on to tab number 9, parcel number is 021640080. 8M. The property owners are Bernadette and Venancio Ambrosio, and this is another staff recommendation. And Donnie is here if you have any questions.
I make a motion, we accept the county's staff recommendation.
Here a second?
Second.
Mike, second, all in favor? Aye. Like sign no? Thank you, Robin.
Okay, tab number 10 is 05174-026. The property owner is Sharon Bugney, and again, this is an accepted staff recommendation.
Do you hear a motion we accept?
So moved.
Dutch first, made the motion, second.
Second.
Ray, second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Like sign no? Thank you.
Okay, moving on to tab number 11, parcel number 020800006B. Property owners are Deborah and Willie Rory. This is another staff recommendation.
Okay. Do I hear a motion we accept?
Make a motion.
Mike made a motion,
Second.
second by Dutch. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Like sign no? Thank you. Thank you, Robin.
Yeah, let me get caught up. Okay, hearing number 12 is parcel number 071300016. The property owners are Susan and Scott Steimer. This appeal has been withdrawn.
Okay, thank you.
Hearing number 13 is 071143334. The property owner is Luigi A. Domino. We believe this is a withdrawn. We weren't sure if the property owner was going to come today or not. So I'm going to say that it is a withdrawal and we'll move on.
Thank you.
Okay?
Thank you.
Hearing number 14 is 07117-030A. The property owners are Victoria and Trevor Williams. This appeal has been withdrawn. And then hearing 15 is our staff recommendations.
Again, these are the initial level. They still will have the right to come before you. We just need your blessing to make bless the changes we've already put out there as compromises basically with the taxpayers. Again, these are only the ones we've changed in the week since you last said as a group.
Do I hear a motion we accept staff recommendations?
I'll make that motion that we accept.
Dutch made the motion, second by Mike. All in favor? Aye. Like sign no? Okay, thank you.
Okay, Mr. Chairman, I would suggest that we go back to let's see. Let's go to.
Thank you,
go
thank
in
you,
order.
ladies and gentlemen.
Let's go to tab number 2, parcel number 07009-005. This is evidence that I presented to the board.
I make a motion, we accept the county's value and they change.
Do I hear a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Like sign no? Thank you.
Ray, second that? I was looking
Yes.
down.
Ray.
Okay, thanks. Okay, and then let's see. Okay, so then we're gonna go on to tab number 6, parcel number 06202-063. Property owners are Nancy and David Wallach. And I presented evidence.
I suggest the county is very reasonable.
Yeah. Yeah, I had a note here just to, make a motion to accept the county's value, no change.
Do I hear a second?
Second.
Mike made a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Like sign no? Thank you. That passed.
That's moving on to tab number 7. Property ID is 05113-015A, and the property owners are Virginia and Guyton James.
Mhm.
You said Dutch and who?
Yeah, the only question I had is, she's been made aware of that neighboring parcel and the correction being made. That was the only thing that popped out to me, I think. With that correction being made, I'm fine with the county's value on it.
Yeah, you look at the land values and acreage, I think that's where the taxpayer was coming from.
Right, right. I recommend recommend no change in value and just accept the current value of the property.
Are we at, the county at 240, Mr. Chairman?
You- Do y'all remember what the county's recommendation was? 237.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Do I hear a second?
Second.
Ray, second. All in favor? Aye. Like sign no. Thank you.
Okay, that moves us on to, let's see, 8 we did, 9 we did, 10 we did, 11 we did. I think that wraps up the agenda, Mr. Chairman. They failed to appear. So that's a no-show. I don't think we vote on it. Do we vote on it? Have we? Okay.
Typically you do.
Okay, all right, so I apologize. Hearing number 4, parcel number 05-165-036. The property owners are Amy and Glenn Roberts. Let the record show that they failed to appear. If the board would
I
like
make
to.
a motion, we keep the value as is, no change in value.
Do I hear a second? Mike made a second recommendation or second motion. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Like sign no. Thank you.
Thank you, Phil. Now that, I think, concludes the agenda
Yeah,
today,
okay.
Mr. Chairman.
Anything, Val? You want something?
Yep, I'm good.
Do I hear a motion that we adjourn?
Just one question.
Sir.
For Van, I understand we'll be meeting Wednesday and Thursday evening next week?
Yeah, Wednesday morning next week, Thursday evening next week.
Okay.
So we will have 2 meetings next week.
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
Thank you, Ms. James, for coming today.
Thank you, and I just realized you're Cassie and Corey's father, right?
Yes, ma'am. I am.